So Scott, a lot of families come into integrated connections and they feel a little apprehensive about working with a remote session with the naturopathic functional doctor that we include in our assessment phase to identify the real problems creating our kids' symptoms. Will you tell us a little bit about the science behind the zyto scan and how that works, and how from that scan can our functional naturopathic doctor understand what's burdening our kids' bodies resulting in the autistic symptoms?
Okay. My background is in electrical engineering, so I think of things in those terms, but I also like to put it into other terms that maybe not electrical engineer gets beyond the electrical engineering terminology. So the easiest way that I think about this is the electrical impulses are sort of like a bat in a dark cave. The bat sends out a sound. That sound bounces off of the insect that it's looking for, and it's able to interpret the echo from that insect and determine, and they can actually tell not only where the insect is, where it's going, but they can even tell what type of insect it is. Their echolocation is that good. And so this is the same type of situation where the dark cave is your body, and the sound is that electrical impulse that's going into your hand and through your body, comes back out through your hand just like the sound. It echoes back out of your hand, and the computer is able to read the electrical impulse that's reflected back, and it can determine what chemicals, what bacteria, what different organisms are present in your body based on that echo of the electrical impulse, and it's able to determine that fairly accurately. And the thing that amazed me was it's able to detect things at levels that are far beneath what traditional medicine can detect them. You would have to do a blood test, and they'd have to take 10 liters of blood to be able to detect that small of a amount in your system, because they have to concentrate the blood serum to be able to detect it. And obviously you don't have 10 liters of blood in your body, so they can't do that test at those levels. They have to wait until that bacteria is completely taking over your body before they can even detect that it exists. Whereas the electrical impulse comes back and it can read at a much finer level of granularity and can tell that that is there to a much higher degree, even when there's just a small amount of the bacteria present.